Hi everyone, this is Rob Watson, the Module Leader for TECH2503, and this is the final video summary of the final lecture. So what I thought we'd cover this week is the idea of community reporting. I found some examples from online, from YouTube and places like that, where there's some really good examples of what it means to be a community reporter and how it's played out, and how people represent themselves in their communities. There's a great piece from Monmouthshire, which is about how people feel that they belong to their local community and their local estates. There's a good piece from North Yorkshire, which looks at the way that lifelong learning is supported by community media and community reporting. There's a really great video from Manchester, which is all recorded on a phone, which is really good, really interesting. Just shows that it doesn't take a lot of expensive technology to get your message across and to do something interesting. And then there's a really great video from Brighton and Hove. I think it's a community reporters club, which is about what does it mean to be a community reporter. I've got some examples from Bristol. One talks about Bristol mental health services, and the other one is a kind of report about a protest for housing, the sell-off of council housing. And then we'll take another look again at the Bristol Cable. So there's a video that they've produced which talks about the role of community reporting as a kind of a backstop or a replacement for mainstream media, and the kind of the gap that mainstream media have kind of left in local news reporting. So this kind of takes us on then to think about how community media is a tool, community reporting is a tool for civic engagement. And there's an example of the way that the city of Canning in Australia has embraced some of the principles of community media in order to be able to use it as a mediation service and provide a voice for local people as part of the kind of service development in their community. And then the last couple of videos are from BBC Media Action. One which looks at the role of governance and accountability, and how civic life can be strengthened, civic communities can be strengthened through discussion, through things like community radio and community media. And then also the role that community media can play and local communities can play in areas that are affected by, if you like, humanitarian crisis. So how the big support, coordinating response to natural disasters and so on, how they're managed and how they should be attuned to the issues and the attitude and the desires of the people who live in that particular area, and not just kind of wade in and kind of deliver the kind of things that they see as the resource that needs to be provided, but to be attuned to the people who live there and who are affected by these issues. So there's a few things to get through on this lecture, but it should provoke some interesting conversation, and hopefully it'll feed into the work that we'll need to prepare for the final year module, which is about community media leadership, hopefully with an international element to what we're doing as well. The notes with the links are up already on the DMU Commons wiki, and that's at wiki.our.dmu.ac.uk. So for the final time from me, so long, and I'll see you at the lecture.